Okay, it says I'm live. I'm live here on YouTube and on TikTok. You're watching my live stream. Yeah, that's right. I'm still setting it up. And I probably should finish this before I started pushing record. But hey, this is going to be a pretty short live stream. And then I'm going to pick up the live stream again later on. It looks like I don't have to do that much here. As in, I'm still setting up this tripod. But I don't have to do that much here as in my parents' house. I thought I was going to have to cook some dinner. The original plan was to cook some dinner. But my dad made himself a soup and some potatoes for him and my mom. So I actually don't have to really cook anything. So I just guess I'll heat something up for myself. Hold on. I'm still moving these cameras around. But welcome to my live stream. I'm live here on YouTube and on TikTok, documenting myself recovering from COVID. I mean, I'm still dressing up because it's, it's New Year's. But the quality seems really weird over here on YouTube. Yep. Let's get this cleaned up. Maybe that makes a difference? Oh, right, never mind. Yeah, so we're not going to be like really cooking much at this house tonight. Actually, pretty much nothing. I thought I was going to make some dinner tonight, but apparently I'm not. My dad already ate some food and made himself some soup with some of the leftover stuff that I made last night. My mom doesn't really care. So we're just going to do a little bit of me heating up some food here at my parents' house. And I'll pick up this live stream again later on tonight. Regardless if you're tuning in for the first time or if you've been watching this whole time, as in throughout the whole week, I've been recovering from COVID. This is day 6? Day 7? Day 6. 1 second. Joining us now to explain why she switched parties is Florida State Representative Hillary Cassell. Representative Cassell, your decision follows Susan Valdez. She's the state representative in my area in Tampa, Florida. You joined her and going from Democrat to Republican. You specifically cited being a Jewish woman and having problems with the anti-Semitism you've seen. What specific moment went off in your mind as the moment that caused you to change parties?
It's a moment that will live with me forever. You know, I joined the Democratic Party with the understanding that this was a big tent that allowed diverse ideas and beliefs. And shortly after October 7th, we were on the floor of the House of Representatives arguing and debating a bill in support of Israel. And I was forced to debate a Democratic colleague who filed a resolution while we still have hostages there. This was shortly after October 7th. And rather than my colleagues rallying around this issue, which is extremely important not only to myself, my community, America, and democracy as a whole, and ensuring that the Jewish people have a state, I was told that I should have sat down and stayed quiet. And that for me was a moment of absolute disconnect from my party, where this was an opportunity I felt for us to band together on an issue that was not negotiable.
Welcome to my live stream. I'm Benjamin James Margadich, and you're watching my live stream here at my parents' house, recovering from COVID. Day 6, I do feel better. I've been able to get a lot of other things done today, but I still feel a little under the weather, and I'm here to just make myself a little bit of something to eat. I was going to live stream way earlier, but there was really no reason to cook anything specific. So we're just gonna heat up some food here, and I'm gonna hang out with my parents for a bit on this New Year's Eve, and then I'll probably live stream a bit after I'm done hanging out with them. So there'll be more live streaming later on tonight. Just trying to keep myself alert and attentive, and I've been keeping a lot of energy, so then I can live stream later on tonight, I guess. But then again, I still am feeling a bit under the weather. And day 6 here of recovering from COVID here on YouTube and here on TikTok, shooting myself live and documenting the process. It looks just like this when I'm recovering from COVID, and it's day 6. It's great to have people coming in. Happy New Year's to you too, Bobo Gizmo. Looks like we'll be celebrating in general. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, but I'm still dressed up because that's still the way to be. But I'm going to be just making myself a really simple meal, I guess. The microwave, I'm just gonna make a tiny plate of nachos. We got a little bit of cheese, a little bit of chicken. Yeah, that's just gonna be what ends up happening right now. It's not gonna be that long of a live stream, so probably like 10 minutes. So feel free to share this live stream, feel free to like this live stream, but I just like documenting this COVID thing in general. And I'll be doing another live stream tonight, which will be a New Year's Eve live stream, along with day 6 of recovering from COVID. So this is part 1 of 2 live streams today. I know, right? Yeah, and if you ever want to rewatch these live streams, you can go ahead and do so on YouTube. But if you just like being here when they're live, well, I'm sure you can just catch me most nights. Pretty much every night. These tiny cans of Dr. Pepper is just delicious. Just so delicious. All right, so I got some of that right there. Let's see what kind of cheese we've got left over. Good, we have the Mexican style sticks blend cheese. Good by March 25th. It's been wrapped up really well, so this will be fine to use. Now I don't need to make that much. I just need to make enough for me. Like, Mom, would you want? Mom, did you want a little? What? I'm not gonna make it the way I normally do. Probably have a little bit of Mom's Dad if you want to have a little bit of nachos, but I don't have that much. I'm not going to make that much. Let's make. All right. So now I've gotten all I need to make myself a little bit of nachos. And my mom wants a little bit too, so I'm going to be making 2 little plates of nachos. That's right. Oh, it's nice to have you. Eyes high. Or what are we making tonight? We're heating up a little bit of nachos, regardless if you're watching me here on YouTube or here on TikTok. It's nice to have you here. Let's see. No, thanks for saying that, Mohammed. It's nice to have you here in the group chat over here on YouTube. Thanks for being here on YouTube, guys. Thanks for being here on... thanks for the corn, Bobo Gizmo. I do appreciate it. Have New Year's tea. Oh, no, that's Chad. Wait, no, that's Bobo Gizmo. But also Chad said Happy New Year's. Ish-E. Sorry about that, Ish-E. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for showing up, guys. I'm the only person, Ish-E. Sorry about that, Ish-E. I think I'm saying it right now. But we're going to just make a little bit of something. It's New Year's. I'll do another live stream later on tonight. So if you're busy right now and you're like, oh, shoot, I just don't have the time to watch this guy, but he's interesting. Well, luckily you could just watch me later. So I only need to make 2 little plates of this stuff. And we're just gonna heat it up in the microwave. So it's gonna be real fast. Normally I like to make nachos in the oven, but there's no point in me making it super elaborate right now. So we're just gonna make a very easy meal. We also have black beans and corn from yesterday that we could mix into the nachos, and I'm gonna get some of this refried bean stuff up. All right. And this will also be a good thing to have left over. Refried beans are really great to, I guess in a way, we're just like cooking refried beans. I'm just gonna move these around. Why don't I ever make a nice Armenian meal? I don't know. I don't know many, to be honest. I should actually. There'll be a good many nights in the future that I'll put thought into that. There's nothing Happy New Year to you, John. Yes. And all you wonderful people. Hi, Nini. It's great to have you here. Thanks for joining in on the New Year's live stream. This is actually going to be a pretty short live stream. We're actually already approaching the end of it. I'm just heating up some nachos real quick, and then I'll live stream again later on tonight for a special New Year's Eve live stream. But right now, I just got to heat up. Actually, the refried beans should probably be heated up separately on their own. Sometimes it can be a little weird and it can make the chips soggy, so it's just best to heat it up first. So we're going to heat up some of these refried beans. Yeah, I know, right? Welcome to my live stream. I'm Benjamin James Muradichin. I do these on a regular basis, but it is New Year's Eve tonight, so if you're looking for someone to heat up some food with and you're not making that much of a meal, and you're like, oh, but I'm just going to be heating up something. Well, that's what I'm doing, so you could be doing it with me too. I won't be eating on this live stream though, but let's do 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and then I gotta stir it. But we can start laying down some cheese on these plates, because these are gonna be 2 plates of nachos. I know, it's not that big, right? Well, we got some cheese down on the bottom layer. Really, it's not gonna take that long to make nachos. One's for my mom, so that one's even smaller than the one I'm making for me. But nachos don't take that long, especially if you decide to make them in the refrigerator. But once again, I don't actually encourage that. Thanks for the heart me, thanks for the gifts, guys. Thanks for the likes, I do appreciate. Do you live in your parents? Do you live with your parents? Genuine question. Wait, sometimes they're both sick, so since they're like not feeling that great, and I'm also kind of sick, I'm live streaming. Well, I'm definitely still sick. I still test. When you test for something and it tells you you're sick, I guess you're more sick. I don't really know how this works. I've never had COVID before. This is me dealing with COVID for the first time, and this is day 6 of me dealing with COVID. I just so happen to be at my parents' house. There's questions being asked of me here and there, but I'm live streaming here on YouTube and here on TikTok, and it does get confusing sometimes. I try to interact with the chat best I can, but sometimes I get confused about which ones I'm answering questions from. But I live stream here at my parents' house every once in a while. But tonight we're making a little plate of nachos on both sides. We have some, my voice is still clearing up. I was sick, so it's not unexpected. But we are actually just mixing chicken now into the mix of all of this stuff. The chicken's gonna be the best part of this nacho stuff that's going on right here. I gotta take that out. That's the refried beans that are now done. Okay. It's a good thing I can make nachos. This is actually really perfect. It's super fast to make. In this house, my mom wants to watch the movie Wicked, so we're actually going to be starting that soon. So I'm trying to finish making these nachos as fast as possible. So if you have a New Year's Eve movie that you like to watch with your parents, or if you're going to be doing something like that, well, the one that's being put on over here at my family's house is Wicked. Now that's something for maybe you to watch with me too. If you want to watch it, you just gotta watch it on your own, because I'm just going to be actually be watching with my parents, or until my mom needs to go to sleep. Everyone's still recovering from COVID here, so even myself. So we'll see how far we get through it. Regardless, it's a New Year's Eve activity over here, and I'll be doing another New Year's Eve live stream later on tonight, regardless of where I'm at. I mean, why not, right? I like to spend it with you fine people here on the interweb. It's great to be here with all of y'all. If you're here experiencing a little bit of a cooking fiasco on your end, and you're not liking what you're making, well, maybe you should switch it up and just make yourself some nachos. I don't know, it took me a little while to get to the bottom of this, but this one's going to be for me, this one's going to be for my mom, and we also got a little bit of cheese we need to add on to those things, but this is all chicken that was cooked yesterday if you watched that live stream. Oh no. Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, now that I've added chicken onto both plates, we just have the last little bit to do right now. So this live stream is actually almost over. I know, right, guys? Such a fast live stream. It popped up, and now it's about to end. Well, I'm telling you, I will be on again later on tonight. I just like to do these live streams, as often as possible at the end of the year. Really, I saw no reason in not doing it right now, and I'm happy I did. And I'm happy you decided to join me too. But we're actually really getting really close to finishing it. Especially since I'm not making these in the oven. No oven. But I am adding on the refried beans now. And then we put on more beans on top of those beans. Now the refried beans are just added into the center. This is how I like to do it. I don't know how you like to make your nachos, or nachos fast, but this is a way that I like to do it, nice and fast. All right, and the refried beans can be eaten by anyone later on, because I didn't use them. So that's fantastic too. At the same time, I'm also adding some leftovers to my parents' refrigerator, which I know that'll be appreciated by at least somebody. And now I grab some of the corn and black beans and throw that on there too. Yeah, I know, right? I'm not interacting too much with the chat right now. I do hope you're having a good one. If you've decided to make yourself nachos and you're watching me make nachos, well, we're making nachos together. If you're just making nachos, or not nachos, but you're cooking, well, I'm in the kitchen too. We could both be in the kitchen together. Am I home alone? No, I'm not. Definitely not. That's why I'm making a small plate of nachos for my mother. And a bigger plate for me, but it's really not that big. No, but you see, I've already added in quite a bit, so now what I'm gonna do, oh wait, no, now that I've added those things on, I actually add a little more chips, or at least onto mine. Well, actually onto both. I have to rewind. Yeah, definitely. It's nachos. It's what makes it nachos, right? The chips are what make it nacho-y. All right. So now that I have chips on both of them, okay, almost done. So now that that's done, those chips are done, I'm gonna put these over to the side so other people can just eat this if they want to. This can now go, well, let's add a little bit more. On at least mine. Well, also, why not, right? Put that away. Now the final part of making nachos. Happy New Year to you too, Mojo. It's nice to have you here. I'm going to be doing another live stream later on tonight, so feel free to tune in later on. But we're ending this live stream pretty much now, actually, because I just need to put these into the microwave to heat up. We'll do my mom's first so you can see what that one turned out to look like. So nachos never need long to be made. Nope, they do not. No. These nachos need about 45 seconds, maybe a minute. Let's just do a minute. That's a long time still. It's just cheese melting onto chips. So you shouldn't be cooking it for that long. But I do hope you're having a good New Year's Eve dinner, maybe making yourself some nachos. Regardless, this is what I'm doing. And this is also what it looks like when I'm recovering from COVID, day 6. It is a little sniffy still, but I'm feeling pretty good. But it's nice to be documenting it here on YouTube and here on TikTok. You can go ahead and watch the entire process of me dealing with COVID. Day 6 so far, so you can see what it looked like when I was dealing with it yesterday and the day before that and the day before that. But regardless, it's New Year's Eve tonight, so there'll be another broadcast later on tonight, so you'll also be able to see what it looks like later on tonight when I'm still dealing with COVID. But it's still being documented here, at least on both of these platforms. And it's great to be here on YouTube, on TikTok. And you can also follow me on Instagram. I do appreciate being here. I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate all the shares. I appreciate people just coming in and being part of the online community. I do try to create a safe place for people to be able to hang out with me here in the live chat. But it wouldn't be possible without some great moderators. There's no moderators over here on YouTube. But there are moderators over here on TikTok. Those moderators are Bobo Gizmo, Javier, a guy named Joe, a guy named Grant that goes by the name I Only Follow Ben, and Mikey Milwaukee. Let them know they're doing a great job. I appreciate them, so I appreciate you for appreciating them. Good evening to you as well. It is the New Year's Eve, and this is one of the meals I just finished making. You guys can see nachos came out pretty good. 1 minute actually works perfectly. We're going to do one more. And then we're done cooking. I hope you're making yourself something delicious to eat, no matter what it is. It could be a simple meal. It could be a really elaborate meal. It doesn't matter. No one's judging. It's New Year's Eve. You should be feeding yourself something really great as the last meal for 2024. This is the last meal I'm serving myself for 2024, and I'm making it at my parents' house. And my mother's is now done, and I'm just going to be waiting for mine to be made, and that's it. That's all that's going on. Oh, well, let's also add a little bit more. Actually, this is refried beans right here. I'm just gonna add some cheese on top of that refried beans, and we're gonna put that back in the microwave for a little while too. And that'll be a dip. My dad will probably want to dip some chips into some refried beans, so we're making them a little bit of dip. I mean, we're gonna be watching the movie Wicked in just a minute, and that's gonna be our New Year's Eve movie. And that's what's going on over here in this house. So that's all starting pretty soon. And you've just experienced watching me make a little bit of a dinner and also deal with the fact that I'm still getting over COVID. My parents are still getting over COVID. It's a stranger time of year right now. It's not the weirdest, so we're not like really sick, but it isn't the best. No, it isn't. But not the weirdest. But it's great having all you wonderful people here. Cheese might be off? What do you mean? I don't really understand what you mean by that, Nini, but I mean, the cheese came really good. It looks like it's actually looks like it actually came out really good in both of them. Look at those. They're pretty hot right now, but we're going to just call it what it is. This is what I've made myself and what I made my mom for dinner tonight here on New Year's Eve. And also a little bit of a dip. A dip that has just refried beans that has cheese on it. It's not really that ridiculous. Or that, imagine. What is that? What are New Year's plans? We'll be doing some more live streaming later on tonight, but right now we're getting ready to go start Wicked, and then I'll be live streaming after that. And I'll be here online hanging out with you if you want to hang out with me. This ends of the live stream here on YouTube and here on TikTok on both these platforms for right now. But tune in later on tonight, and you can end up hanging out with me again on this New Year's Eve of 2024 to 2025. It was a lot of fun doing a lot of these live streams earlier this year, so this should be a lot of fun doing a wrap up tonight. It's been great live streaming with you guys right now and making a little bit of a nacho meal. I hope you made yourself something delicious to eat. This looks delicious for me. Oh yeah, it does look delicious, TJ. Thanks for being here on both TikTok and on YouTube. I look forward to seeing you again later on tonight when I live stream once again. So take care of yourself until I see you. It's going to be a good New Year's Eve night here with me, so I do hope to see you later on tonight. Take care, Liz. I do hope to see you later on. All right, take care, everybody, and I'll see you live streaming later on tonight. Love to you all, and I hope to see you later watching me here on YouTube and on TikTok, probably on Instagram as well. Ta-ta, everybody, and I'll catch you later on for a New Year's Eve special live stream. Bye.